This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. One person was killed, 3 injured by an avalanche yesterday at a popular ski resort near Lake Tahoe. Witnesses say a wall of snow buried several people at Palisades Tahoe in an area meant for experienced skiers. This video shows people digging frantically to rescue a man buried after that avalanche roared down a section of expert trails in the Northern California ski resort. Several people were pulled from the snow, including Janet He.
I couldn't put myself up because the snow was so heavy on top of me, and I was buried, my face buried in the snow.
But authorities say 66-year-old Kenneth Kidd could not be rescued. The avalanche happened near the famed KT-22 lift, which had just opened for the season. It's where expert skiers and snowboarders can face 2,000 feet of steep drops. The resort operators say they were conducting avalanche control and had ski patrol up on the slope since Sunday.
All right, headline number 1, what is ahead for us beyond today? We have a winter storm warning in place, quite a bit of the area, including La Crosse County. For La Crosse County, it goes in place tonight, and it has been extended to Saturday 9 a.m. The blue-gray area you see, that is a winter storm watch. This is going to change between now and I think Friday morning. We're going to see more of the winter storm area, more of the pink, in other words. All right, late tonight through Saturday, we have an alert day in place for you. Snow accumulating, blowing and drifting. The winds are going to be even stronger than what we had on Tuesday. Hazardous travel is likely. Worst conditions south of I-90. Right now, as it's cloudy, it's quiet across the area via City Cam 8. You see all the cloud cover across our area. Hopefully a few breaks in the clouds this afternoon. Pretty minimal though. Quiet afternoon, winds reasonable, no snow today. Temperatures in the 20s with northwest winds about 10 miles an hour. I said no snow today, but stronger storms are ahead for our Friday with the blowing and drifting, then a big temperature change to follow it up. I'll go through that in your full forecast in less than 10 minutes. Alexandra?
All right, Jeff, we'll be watching. Thank you. South Africa now accusing Israel of genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. And today, the nation is outlining its case at the International Court of Justice. The United Nations defines genocide as an act committed with intent to destroy in whole or in part a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group. Israel firmly rejecting that accusation, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu calling it a false accusation. South Africa is asking the World Court to indicate provisional measures to protect the rights of Palestinians in Gaza from imminent and irreparable loss, as well as ordering Israel to suspend its military campaign. The process is complex, and experts say a final ruling could take years. To the campaign trail now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley battled it out in the Hawkeye State in their first one-on-one debate last night. Former President Donald Trump mostly dodged direct attacks as he held a dueling town hall nearby, also in Iowa, ahead of next week's caucus there. And Haley and DeSantis spent more time calling each other liars and losers than attacking the frontrunner.
It's not true.
You talk about putting Americans last.
Ron.
That is wrong. You've supported all that money going over there. So let's put our own people first. We have to put Governor.
Trump hinted for the first time last night that he has picked a vice presidential running mate. He also joked about a Trump-Christie ticket just hours after the former New Jersey governor ended his White House bid. Christie explicitly campaigned to block Trump, frequently calling out other rivals for failing to more forcefully denounce him. The Haley campaign believes Christie's exit helps her in New Hampshire, where a recent poll has her just single digits behind Trump. The New York civil fraud trial against former President Donald Trump is winding down after more than 3 months of testimony in Manhattan. Bradley Blackburn has the latest from the courthouse.
Closing arguments are underway in former President Donald Trump's civil fraud trial. He talked to reporters before heading into the courtroom.
As you know, I want to speak. I want to make the summation. At this moment, the judge is not letting me make the summation because I'll bring up things that he doesn't want to hear.
Trump made a last-minute request to deliver part of the closing arguments himself, but Judge Arthur Engoron ruled against it when the two sides could not agree to terms.
If he can make the closing argument, he's testifying but not under oath, and he can commit perjury and fraud. You can't do anything about it.
Trump and his organization are accused of tax fraud to get better loan terms or lower taxes on properties, charges that the frontrunner for the Republican presidential nomination has repeatedly claimed are politically motivated.
It's election interference at the highest level. It's a disgrace.
Here at the courthouse in New York, security is a little tighter today following a bomb threat made this morning at the judge's home. This is the 10th time Trump has appeared in court since the civil trial began. Back in November, he took the stand in his own defense, clashing with prosecutors and the judge when he refused to answer questions with a simple yes or no. At one point, the judge threatened to remove Trump from the witness stand due to his outbursts. That day, New York Attorney General Letitia James said Trump's distractions can't hide the truth.
The only thing that matters are the facts and the numbers. And numbers, my friends, don't lie.
In addition to the civil case, Trump faces 91 criminal counts in 4 different cases. He has pleaded not guilty in all those cases. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Prosecutors are now seeking $370 million in penalties. That's up from a pretrial figure of $250 million. The case could end up barring Trump from doing business in New York. Plastic chemicals have been found in our food for decades, and the amount just keeps growing. Consumer Reports explains how to avoid foods with the highest levels of these chemicals when we come back.
Ring in the new year with Home Furniture's New Year's sale. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices. This queen bedroom suite is just $18.99, and this table and bar stools only $14.99. Plus, pay no interest for 1 year during the New Year's sale at Home Furniture.
To 50 years with my best friend.
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Honey.
Honey. DayQuil Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste. Because life doesn't stop for a cold. DayQuil Honey. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, honeylicious power through your day medicine.
Here at the Wine Sitters Brewhouse, we're your one-stop destination for all things wine and beer making. We have everything you need to create your masterpiece in beer making and wine and cider making. Wine Sitters has everything for the process, start to finish. We also have books, gifts, and our own line of wines for you or the vintner in your life. Wine Sitters also hosts social events, and our Make Me Wine classes are back in session, where you can enjoy a glass and make your own batch with the experts, complete with bottling and labeling. Whether you're looking to start your brewing journey or a seasoned vintner, come visit the Wine Sitters online or in-store today.
We know you care. But if this is all too real for you and your loved ones, make the call. Because we care too. Home instead. To us, it's personal.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
It's not an I thing, Dad. It's a we thing.
Get a large 2-topping take and bake pizza for just $10.99. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Are you ready to start a meaningful career in healthcare? Are you looking for a job that fits your work-life balance? Become a certified direct care professional today and help those who need you most in your community. Wish Caregiver Careers makes it easy with free online training and a $500 bonus. See your name on Wisconsin's CDCP registry. Start your career today at wishcaregivercdcp.com.
Right now at Home World Rugs, get 10% off Area Rug sale prices. Choose from many different shapes, sizes, and patterns with Area Rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 10% off Area Rugs going on now at Home World Rugs.
Welcome back. Well, it sounds gross and dangerous, plastic chemicals lurking in the foods we eat, but the reality is those chemicals are there, and we've known about it for decades. Recent testing by Consumer Reports reveals some of the foods with higher levels of these chemicals and how you can avoid them.
Take a trip through the grocery store or stop at a fast food restaurant. From packaged produce to meat, canned foods to fast food, you name it. It probably contains some form of a chemical used to make plastic.
We tested a wide variety of packaged foods, 85 to be exact.
Lauren Friedman is a science journalist at Consumer Reports.
We were looking primarily for chemicals called phthalates, as well as bisphenols such as BPA, and we found them at levels that our scientists say are not okay.
Even at low levels, studies suggest these chemicals can contribute to an increased risk of diabetes, obesity, cardiovascular disease, and certain cancers. But eliminating these chemicals from our diet is hard, if not impossible.
The problem is it's not just about avoiding food that is wrapped in plastic. There are so many ways these chemicals can get into our food.
Take the conveyor belts and the food handling gloves used during food processing, even from contaminated water and soil. So what can you do to at least try to minimize chemical exposure? First, try to avoid plastic food storage containers. If you do use them, don't microwave them.
Heat can increase chemical leaching into your food, so it's a good idea to avoid storing hot food in plastic containers.
Stay away from fast foods, which were found to have some of the highest levels of plasticizers like phthalates in Sears tests.
One reason fast foods may have such high levels is that they're often prepared by people wearing vinyl gloves, which are known to be extremely high in these chemicals.
Try to eat fresh, minimally processed foods like unpackaged fruits and vegetables, which have fewer opportunities to touch things like phthalates. Stick with wood, stainless steel, and silicone kitchen tools, and swap out plastic water bottles for bottles made out of glass or steel. This is David Fazekas.
Consumer Reports also recommends limiting high-fat foods in your diet, as some research has found higher levels of phthalates in foods with higher fat content. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Ashley's New Year's sale is extended. It's your last chance to shop Hot Buys for every room of your home. And right now you can shop new collections with 0% interest through January 2029 in-store only. Celebrate and save today. Only at Ashley.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
My doctor says I need an MRI. But where do I go? They're so expensive.
Sensible MRI costs a few hundred, not thousands. You could fill your fridge for a year with what you save. We can get you in the next day. Think of what you could do with the time you'd save. What do you have to lose? At Sensible MRI, you choose the time, you save the money. And you rest easy having your doctor refer you to Sensible MRI.
Ashley's New Year's mattress sale is extended with 0% interest through January 2029 on in-store mattress purchases. Get 50% off select Sealy mattresses or 25% off select Ashley sleep mattresses. Only at Ashley.
I really like the chance to engage with people and get to know them and their stories, and then have the opportunity to tell those stories in a creative way. The stories I like to do kind of showcase people that are either tackling an issue or doing something ultimately very positive for the community that maybe the community doesn't know a ton about. So those stories at their core are character stories. The really rewarding moments where you know somebody is trusting you with something deeply personal to them.
People with chronic pain who take medicinal marijuana have an increased risk of irregular heartbeat. That's according to researchers in Denmark. They compared patients prescribed marijuana to those who weren't. The data shows marijuana patients have more than twice the risk of being diagnosed with arrhythmia. The risk was higher for patients over 60, cancer patients, and those with heart disease or diabetes. A group of physicians is sounding the alarm about declining fertility rates. The International Federation of Fertility Societies releasing a new paper that shows many countries are on course to have a population decline of more than 50% over the next 80 years. Those findings do not include the effects of migration. Researchers are calling on countries and companies to address fertility care, which is unaffordable to many. People who are overweight and feeling depressed could have a short-term increase in weight. University of Cambridge researchers examined data for a year on more than 2,000 adults. They found those who reported feeling depressed gained a small amount of weight every month. The research suggests people with a higher body mass index may be more vulnerable to packing on the pounds. That's it for our medical news today. Here's a live look at CityCam 8. Jeff is up next with a look at our forecast.
Come on, Michael, come on. Catch the ball! Huddle up. Do you need to get your eyes checked?
Well, actually, here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. It's easy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy!
Hut! Come on, Michael, you got this. Come on, turn. Michael, catch! I can see. You did it! I did it!
30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you. Thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
New windows can give you a whole new view of the world around you. Call today for a prompt free estimate from the Board Store Home Improvements, 782-8877. Download the News 8000 app today.
Good afternoon, glad you're with us. Thursday edition, 18 afternoon. This is what's ahead for us. The winter weather alerts, all the area in the pink. That's a winter storm warning. Tonight into Saturday at La Crosse County, it goes till 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. I see a couple other counties were added. The rest, including Eau Claire, has a winter storm watch in place now. I expect some changes between now and tomorrow morning. We have an alert day going in place actually tonight and for our Friday and a pretty good chunk of our Saturday as well. Accumulating snow, blowing and drifting. We're going to have the winds with it as well. Hazardous travel, that's expected. Worst conditions, I-90 and south. Probably want to stay off the roadways. Let's see, absolutely have to be out there, especially when we get into Friday night. All right, here's what we're seeing right now. It doesn't look all that ominous right now as far as what's developing. This is what we dealt with last night. Got a couple inches of snow out of it, but watching this pretty close because it is going to really wind up here fairly quick. Just a lot of cloud cover across the area right now. There's some breaks in the clouds. I expect maybe a peak of sunshine here and there through the afternoon. Something to look forward to. All right, outside right now, it's generally mid and upper 20s. La Crosse at 27. Eau Claire also 27. La Crescent 26, 24. I-90 and Ridgeway. Looking through the afternoon, you see on Sky Tracker towards 4 o'clock, maybe a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures generally in the 20s, low mid 20s today, pretty typical January. I'm going to take you right into tomorrow morning. We start to see the snow working its way in. This is 5 a.m. It's likely going to impact the morning commute to some extent. Taking us to noon, same situation as well. In the afternoon commute, likely impacted with snow. Could be coming down pretty good at times as well. And lingering into our Saturday as well. And then out of the picture, this all looks in the big scope of things here. The low, this is tomorrow morning. You can see where the bulk of everything is at that point. The low makes its way further east, but the wraparound snow across a pretty good chunk of the state. In fact, almost all of Wisconsin by the time we get into Friday night. And then Saturday, things finally start to wind down and we clear out behind it. Snowfall potential through this system. The bands northwest to southeast. Higher southeast, lower northwest. Perhaps Twin Cities, Eau Claire, 1 to 3 inches of snow. La Crosse is right in that 6-inch range. Look at the eastern portion of the state, a foot plus potential. All right, our winds right now are on the light side, but the wind gusts are going to be picking up. This is tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be with us on Saturday as well. Wind gusts in that 30 to 40 mile an hour range, adding a nice wind chill on top of things, and really, it's the blowing and drifting that I'm kind of worried about. And then as we get on the backside of the system, look at some of these temperatures that we're looking at. The feels-like temperatures, by the time we get to Sunday, somewhere near the 20 to 30 below with the wind is my expectation. But one thing at a time, right? 27 this afternoon, 19 tonight. An alert day for our Friday with snow, heavy at times. 28 for the high on Friday, 19 Friday night. Saturday, only a high of 19. Look, we had single digits and below zero a few nights as well. So we're getting a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah, hopefully people didn't put their snow shovels or their winter gear too far away. They're going to need it again.
I mean, you're going to have to do the shoveling, dress for that, then layer up for the wind chills.
Yes, all right, thank you. Well, if you're participating in Dry January, you may be starting to rethink your decision. Miller Lite is releasing a product that may help you stick to that New Year's resolution. We'll take a look after the break.
It just keeps getting worse. The crack keeps growing. The doors and windows stick.
This must be very frustrating. Almost no one connects that these are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
The effects of water can be surprising, but at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free, so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard?
We make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
If you've given up alcohol during Dry January, Miller Lite wants to help you stay on track. The beer brand is launching a non-alcoholic beer mint. The company says the mints have the same great taste as Miller Lite without the alcohol. They start out minty, then the taste of Miller Lite emerges as you chew them. Does that sound good to you? The beer mints go on sale January 12th at MillerLiteBeerMints.com if you want to try some. And if that's not enough to curb the cravings, Peeps has unveiled 4 new flavors. 3 are store exclusives. Walmart is offering a Rice Krispies Treats flavor. You can find Icy Blue Raspberry at Target, and Sour Strawberry is sold at Kroger's family of stores. If those aren't to your liking, don't worry. You can find S'mores Graham Cracker Dripped in Milk Chocolate, and that's available anywhere. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
No matter your level of comfort with technology, our secure website allows for worry-free transactions. Whether at your computer or in the palm of your hand, our mobile app lets you manage your account on the go. For over 120 years, Union State Bank has provided our customers and community with quality financial services. We're here for you and welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Huga, a calm, comfortable time with people you love. Often enjoyed with a good book, a warm blanket, and a crackling fire. Let La Crosse Fireplace Company help create this feeling in your home. Choose a Heat and Glow fireplace in gas, wood, or pellet. Stay warm and cozy with the Heat and Glow fireplace from La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance at each day start. As time went on, it was easy to see I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too. Jardiance may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to a sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction, and don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with the sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with the big story to tell.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Thanks for being with us. All right, headline number one right here. We have the winter weather alerts. A winter storm warning, the area in the pink, that's where it stands right now. Goes into place tonight through Saturday morning. Winter storm watch, that's the area in the blue-gray. This is continuing to evolve. I'm going to take you right to the snow. Here is Friday morning. It's likely going to impact the Friday commute, Friday night, and into Saturday as well. Then on the backside, now we have an alert day tomorrow and Saturday. All right. Then we've got the chilly temperatures to deal with too.
All right. See you back here tonight. Have a good day.